everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of New Strength Sugar Babes. We've got Jo here who actually lives not that far from us. She's in Brisbane, and she's been in the program just over 6 months now. You're from Germany, hey?
Yeah, from Germany.
Yeah, yeah. Thought I better get that
Yeah.
right. As you can tell from her very heavy German accent, and she's been really amazing. She's come into the program and she's just really, chipped away slowly and shown up and done the 1%, the 1% every day, and it's working. But tell the viewers, Jo, why you joined the program. Like, what were the issues that you were having, and how do they affect your life?
The issues. So I started, I think, dieting since I'm 15 or 16. Yeah, and nothing worked really, especially in the last 5 years. I did everything. So I did low carb. I did this. We have this body change program in Germany. It's like Michelle Bridges, what you have in Australia. It's no diary and just eat beans and eggs and all this shit. And I always gained weight with everything. At the end, I did keto. I eat hardly nothing. So I did also this fasting program. So where you just eat one meal a day or something like that. And at the end of the day, I lost always a couple of grams, sometimes a kilogram or something like that. And then I gained 2 or 3 kilograms on my weight again. And it was just, I had no solution, and I had a little bit of eating disorder, I would say so. I honestly would say so. I started binging, and I wanted to get back. And as I saw you on this Facebook post, and I thought, oh, I want to eat ice cream. I want to eat the things I love, and not just restrict myself for the things, and just to get leaner. And I think, well, it's also, how can I say that? How you feel for life. I mean, I love food. Yeah, I love eating. I love good food. And I totally didn't have it for a couple of years. And it's so restricting in your whole life. I wanted to change that. And I wanted, on the other hand, of course, I want to get leaner. Of course, I want to look good. Yeah. It's not that I have 20 or 40 or 30 kilogram too much on my hips, but I want the body I love at the end of the day. Yeah, and that's why I joined the program. Yeah. And
well, you definitely came to the right place, because I think, I've suffered from all of those things too. And I think so many women do, because so many of these diets are really unsustainable. Low calories, they cut out food groups, and you always end up binge eating. You're hungry and you're tired. So yeah, I mean, now I get to eat ice cream, good quality ice cream every night. It's amazing. I really look forward to mine. Like, I sit there, and I mix it up in my cup. I add a little bit of milk, so I like to make it like a thick shake, and every mouthful I enjoy, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I can totally relate to that, and I'm sure so many other women can. So now you've been in the program over 6 months. Let's talk about the results that you've seen so far.
Oh, the results. Well, I lost around about 61 centimeters in 6 months. I just lost, I think, 2.5 kilograms, but that doesn't bother me anymore, because I go on the scale every day and think, okay, it's just a number. And I just measure myself once a week. And when you then just compare the numbers from the beginning, and now it's just overwhelming, then you really see, oh my God, 60 centimeters. So I fit in clothes where I haven't fitted anymore in. And on the other hand, I need to buy new clothes now. So it's really that you feel better. Yeah, it's also, I sleep through the night. I can eat what I want, but I have to be in my macros and in my calories, but I eat what I want. I came from 1,800 calories. I nearly eat 2,200 calories after 6 months. So I increased 400 calories every day, and that's a huge amount. I never thought that I could eat that much without gaining weight, and that's honestly, that's the best. Yeah, you can eat a ton of food, and you don't gain weight. Now you're losing centimeters, and that's amazing. I never thought that it would work in that way so quick. for me, it's quick. Yeah, I see other women, yeah, it takes longer, but it just, at the end of the day, you have to heal yourself first, and then you can go forward. Yeah, and you have to put the work in. That's especially the.
Totally. I think you nailed it there too. And, obviously a lot of women come into our program, they want to look better, but they suffer from things like, they don't sleep, digestive issues, poor skin, hormonal imbalances. Did you have any of those things coming into the program?
I'm lucky that I don't have any hormone issues, but I went off the pill in the program, so I'm off the pill since 3 months, I think. And it's funny because I thought I would have more problems with getting in the right circle, but I think with the food and everything in the background, I straight had the perfect circle. So I got my period after 28 days. As I went off the pill, that's just, I thought that's ridiculous. Yeah, so that's so funny. Yeah, but it's the support in the background. I think that the body, really hears what you put in the body. Yeah.
Totally. It is quite incredible. Once you fix all of that, and then you just need to get stronger and be consistent. And the body fat's coming off, as you can see. And how have you found the training? Because obviously you've learned how to lift completely online, and your lifting's improved out of sight in 6 months.
Yeah, well, I started training and I thought, oh yeah, you're not bad. So yeah, you can do that. It's not a big issue. It's not a big deal. And well, I came to a point where I really hit a roadblock with the squats. At the beginning, I had a blockade with the deadlifts, and then I had a call with April, and we just fixed the deadlift in one talk. And the next time, and since then, my deadlifts are nearly amazing. So I really love them. I love the bench. I always thought at the beginning, God, that might be the hardest part, but no, it's not the bench. It's a squat. So yeah, and I really worked hard for my squats, and now I think I'm on a point where I can say I can squat decently.
You can. That video you posted of like whenever it was, I was like, wow. Like, you really see such a huge improvement, and you should be so proud of yourself.
Yeah, I am. And I worked hard for that. I really worked hard for it. So, and no matter what, I have to fight for my squats. You never have a perfect squat. Yeah, there's always something where you think, oh yeah, you can work on that a little bit and that a little bit. It's just a tiny little bit, and it has such a big improvement when you fix that. But at the beginning, it was just my hip stability and really how you squat, how you get your upper body tight. But as far as you're just doing them, improving them, and learning from the feedback you get, then everything is fine. But how will my squat look in 6 months? Yeah,
I know.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's just fight for it and work for it, and you will earn what you put in.
Totally.
At the end of the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
You will get it back.
Yeah. It's just chip away and show up and do that 1%. And it does pay off. Like, it's paying off for you. Imagine where you'll be in another 6 months.
Yeah, exactly what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, God.
It's crazy. And do you feel like you've been freed from that food obsession and binge eating?
Totally. So it's just, I always I look forward to have my ice cream every night. I really love it. I have my orange juice with nougat every morning. And that's the point. Just, I need to know, oh yeah, you can have that, and you can really enjoy this. Yeah, I always have steak or chicken with potatoes or rice for dinner, and I really love it. And that's honestly, that's what I missed all the years. Yeah, we were so restricted, and now I can really eat what I want
and enjoy your food
and enjoy your food. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's not, oh, now you have to bake a keto cake, without any flour, or but I don't need any cake. So I was going through the streets a couple of years ago, and I'm thinking, oh, I want to eat that. It's not really what's on at the moment. I don't need it. I don't need that fast food shit and all this. So because I'm I'm filled with the right food, I think. Yeah, and
Totally.
that's we're not binging or starving anymore for anything.
Yeah. And your body's
Yeah.
changing.
Yeah.
You're losing body fat and building muscle. It's
My boyfriend can't understand it all. You eat so much food and you're losing centimeters. He says, how are you doing that? Yeah.
it's magic. It's witchcraft. It's this bloody witchcraft.
Yeah, just eat the right food. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Oh
Yeah.
no. It's so I love it how you just because I just love lifting too. Like I just enjoy it so much and I love that you love it as well. Like I can see that you really love it. I think it's very rewarding. Like you say,
Yeah,
when
it
you
is.
work hard at it and it pays off, your persistence pays off. And
Yeah.
it's just so, and it's never stopped learning. Like I'm still learning and pushing and, challenging myself. And I've been doing it for a while now. It's just, it's the gift that never stops giving, old lifting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, it's so good. It's so
That's
good.
also what I mean, that there's always something you can work on.
Mm-hmm.
It's never that you're finished. And it's good.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you're never, you can't be 100%. You're human. Yeah. And just keep going and keep working. And it's, I love challenges. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see where you are in another 6 months and then another 6
Yeah,
months
me
after
too.
that. Yeah. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And Joe, so like when women, they watching and they follow us, they follow me, and they, there's some common reservations that they have before they join. And I'm sure you had these, they're worried about doing it online. They're thinking, well, how on earth am I going to be able to learn how to lift online and do this program online when you don't actually ever physically see us? So what would you say to that? Because you've obviously done it. You've been amazing. You've fixed all your squat and
Yeah, but I think you get so much support from all the coaches in the background. So you just need to reach out. And I were also on a point, as we had a really busy time. So we lived in Emerald with my boyfriend and we just moved to Brisbane. And I got a little bit off track with my food because I packed the kitchen first. And then I couldn't cook properly. So yeah, and with all the packing and all the shit going around, we just ate some, so like, yeah, a kebab or something like that. Yeah. And you straight feel that it's not good for you and your body. And then I had a time after that, so 1 or 2 weeks, where I couldn't really hit my macros. And I jumped on, for example, a call with Mel, and she just kicked my butt on the right spot at the right time. And that's what I mean. You get the support when you need it. Yeah. And it's exactly the same with the training. They see when you struggle with your training, and then they recommend you jump on a call with, and then you have a talk and a live talk with the coach, and you fix the problem. Yeah, like what I meant with my deadlift at the beginning. It was just one call and we fixed that problem. Yeah, and you can't get more support than in this program with you. No matter what, I don't think that personal training and everything, it's not everything around. Yeah, you can't reach out in every stage. Also with the food and everything. So it needs to be on point with everything, with the food and the training. It's always the combination of both of it. And then you have this whole group which are supporting each other so very well that you can't find this somewhere else. Yeah, and this is what pays off at the end. And then just sticking to it and do what you get told to do. That's the important thing,
Well, that's right. Yeah, you've got to do it. You've got to actually do it, I think, and persist.
Yeah.
No one's perfect. Everyone fails and hits roadblocks. And I think, like you say, the key is you just accept that and you pick yourself up and you learn and keep going.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what teaches you. And second is, women are like, I don't have time to do this program. What would you say to that?
I think you have to take the time for yourself. So you should put yourself for a priority. And like me, I was so busy before I went to Germany for 2 weeks. And on the Saturday, I was flying to Germany at night. I went on the Saturday morning straight in the gym and had a PT lesson with Mel. Yeah, because the squats and the training is a priority for me. Yeah, and no matter how busy I am, but I have to get minimum 2 training sessions in every week. Yeah, and
Which is
I'm
totally
trying.
sustainable, I think. Like
Yeah,
2 to 3 sessions a week is
yeah,
sustainable.
yeah, definitely. No matter what, you can always do minimum 2 sessions.
Yeah.
And I'm normally doing 3 sessions, and I have then the training with Mel on a Saturday extra, so that I really have 4 sessions a week. That's what I'm trying to achieve. Yeah, and it's just put yourself for a priority. That's the most,
Totally.
but and it's your health. Yeah, at the end of the day, it comes back to you. So everybody should take himself, or doesn't should take himself and herself for granted. That's what I'm thinking. So everybody has to work for it, and that's so important. I mean, we don't know what will happen in a couple of years if we just going and eat fast food and just or come home and sit on the couch and do nothing, and what do you have from your life at the end?
Nothing. Totally.
Nothing.
Yeah, you can either pay for it now or pay for it later.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you will pay for it later.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I think obviously as females too, as we get older, like it just the hormonal imbalances get worse.
Yeah.
All the stuff that you could do in your 20s, you just can't do anymore now. Like it just gets
Yeah.
harder and harder, and you get more tired. And finally, money. Do you feel as though the money you've invested has been worth it?
Definitely. It's another point. What I think it's, you invest in your health, and you invest in your life and in your life quality, because when you join the program, your whole life is changing in a good way. Yeah, because you see yourself as a priority then, and it's not just an investment. It's not the money. Well, why buying material things when you can do idle things? You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's the right word, but I think it's more important to support yourself, your health, and also this has an effect on your family and on the people around of yourself. Yeah, I think the world today is so weird with all the material things and all the money which is behind. They should put the money on the right spot, yeah, or invest the money on the right spot. Yeah, and what you get out when you join the program, it's just a life-changing process in a good way. And that's why I think it's the money, it's worth it, 100%.
It's a really interesting point. You know, like I really used to, like I lived in Dubai for a few years. It worked over there. And I used to just buy a lot of stupid shit, material shit to impress people that I just didn't care about, you know. And now I've got all these handbags and shoes sitting in my closet from Dubai that I never wear.
Yeah,
I just
exactly.
don't care about them anymore.
Yeah.
You know, it's not fulfilling. It doesn't, you know, they don't give you anything. I totally agree with that. And I've been there because I've done it. I used to, you know, I've spent thousands of dollars on what a waste of money on handbags and shit. Anyway, good learning. And finally, if a woman was skeptical and sitting on the fence and thinking, you know, because how the fuck is this going to work for me? Like, what would you say to her?
I would say just do it. Just do it. And you won't regret it. Yeah. That's the best what you can do. Everybody is skeptical at the beginning. Yeah, but it's so life-changing, and you can't, if you really want it, you can't fail. But you have to do the work. But the work will pay off totally. Yeah, and it's just life-changing, and do it. That's the best I could do. Honestly. So otherwise I would just binge all the time, and I would feel so bad after that. And I don't starve any food anymore. I never thought that this would be happen. Yeah, and I never thought that I can eat that much food.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, for me, this is so. It's, you feel free. Yeah, you feel free. I think that's the right. Yeah, how you can call it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you will feel free.
It is. It's true freedom. And
Yeah, freedom.
you never thought it would be possible. Like, I never, 4 years ago, if you told me
Yeah.
that I could be like this, I would have never believed it.
Yeah, it just jumped from one diet to the other one.
Mm.
And they were always, oh, don't eat sugar, don't eat carbs, and don't drink milk, don't eat cheese. I love cheese. Yeah, and I love milk, and I do love chocolate. Hello? Yeah, that's
Oh, I know.
just,
I love cheese too. I fucking love cheese. And I love fudge, and I love my ice cream, and I love my pate. I
oh
just
yeah,
love all my food.
yeah,
It's so
yeah.
nice. You know, I look forward to my air fried potato chips. Love my bloody air fryer. Love my
Yeah,
coffee with
I will definitely buy an air fryer as well. No, I just boyfriend about that, and we need an air fryer. I
Oh, you
want
got to
to
get one. You got to get one.
Yeah,
Honestly, it's a
yeah.
game changer. It's a game changer. I love how too with your accent you call the new gel nougal. With your accent, I love it. That's so
Oh
good.
God,
I love my coffee with my nougal as well.
that's my barrier. So the language barrier. Yeah,
No, think
I
you
want to talk like
articulate.
Australian. Yeah, but
Well, no. I think you articulate yourself so well. I think you've just nailed everything here, you know. And I think, you know, a woman, if she's watching this, I think could really take away from your mindset and how you approach things, you know. I think it's quite amazing. And, you know, I just can't wait to see where you are in another 6 months, and then 6 months again. So, yeah, Joe, look, I really appreciate
I
you.
also, yeah, I also
Yeah.
said to Mel, no matter what, yeah, I will be in the program in the next 2 years. Yeah, because I just love it, and I
Yeah.
love the support.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what you and Craig achieved with this program is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And so many women are thankful for your help, believe me.
Oh, well, we're thankful for all the incredible women like you in the program who actually do the work and change their lives. Like, it's just, I feel truly lucky to get up every day and do this, because it's just, it excites me, and it energizes me, you know, like it's truly. And you're right, the community is amazing. Like, there's so many awesome women in there, and funny, you know, like people swear and, you know, make jokes, and bloody Melinda Gwynn with all her posts, her funny, gee, she posts some funny things. Hey, have you seen some of her posts? That video of her coming home after with the kids, I was like, oh, losing it. She's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
She sent me these pictures last night going, do you think my tits have improved? She's like, this is bloody amazing. They look better. She's so funny. She's so funny. But yeah, it's cool. There's so many.
They're great personalities in this program. Yeah. It's just amazing. It's just amazing.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Joe. I've really enjoyed this. Thanks so much for coming on and sharing your experience with everyone. And if you're a woman and you want to be free from food obsession and binge eating and feel strong and, you know, just enjoy food again, click on the link below, fill out the application form, and then you can just book a free call with one of my coaches. There's no obligation to join the program. We just want to have a chat to you and, you know, see if you'll be a good fit. Because like Joe said, you know, our program, you've got to come in and do the work. You know, we're going to teach you and empower you. We don't just give you a diet and training program. We teach you how to eat. Like, who does your diet for you?
Myself. I do my diet. I can choose whatever I want to. Yeah.
It's so cool. It's so cool. Oh, well, thanks again, Joe, and I'll see you in the program.
Yeah. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.